I don't agree with that. And, of course, there is no guarantee with any of these provisions that a further request from the United Kingdom for another extension of Article 50 will be granted by the European Union. We all recognise that, because it only takes one member state of the European Union to say, no, I'm not giving the United Kingdom a further extension, for us to be in even greater difficulty than we are already. But what this is seeking to do is to require the Prime Minister to ask and then to agree to one, because this is what is required to prevent the Prime Minister, the current Prime Minister, from taking us out of the EU on the 31st of October without a deal. We didn't have to put those provisions in the earlier bill moved by my right honourable friend, the member for Pontefract, Normanton and Castleford, because the former Prime Minister readily accepted the decision of the House of Commons, but we are in different circumstances. Can I move on, Mr Speaker, to what Clause 2 does? Because it covers what happens if an extension is proposed and agreed. Now, members have asked quite rightly, what is the extension for? The immediate answer is, of course, to avoid a no-deal Brexit on the 31st of October, but Clause 2 does provide a framework in which the government must publish a report to the House on the 30th of November. And it comes back to the point that my right honourable friend raised with me earlier, if the member would just bear with me, and move a motion to the effect that the House has approved the report. So that is a chance for the government to say, right, well, what are we going to do next? And it's also something that we can point to with the European Union, because, remember last time, Mr Tusk said, use the time well, and it's important that we as a House show we're not just saying, right, we want a further extension, then we're going to twiddle our thumbs for another 3 months. It is a process that is being suggested here in the bill. If the report is amended or rejected, there must be further reports from the government, and again on the 10th of January, and then every 28 days thereafter, until an agreement is either reached with the EU or otherwise indicated by resolution of the House. And I think the framework that is in Clause 2 of the bill will help answer the question about what we intend to do with the additional time, and that will be a matter for Parliament. I will give way to my